Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jingle. Today, I'm super excited because we're at the Game of Thrones studio tour in Northern Ireland. If you're a fan of the show like me, you're going to love this. We'll walk through some of the actual sets, see the costumes, props and all the behind the scenes magic that brought Westeros to life. So let's dive in, guys. So our tour started with a quick orientation from the staff. He was super helpful, showing us exactly where to go and what to expect inside. You could already feel the excitement building up. And the very first thing you see when you enter is this stunning lineup of costumes. It instantly pulls you into the world of Westeros. Just from the entrance alone, you can already feel the scale and detail of the show. It's the perfect way to set the mood before the tour even begins. So we are waiting right now and we're gonna be ready down, I think it's downstairs or upstairs. But yeah, we just took our photo there and they're gonna edit it. At the very beginning of the studio tour, we were greeted by the incredible costumes of the Free Folk, also known as the Wildlings. Their outfits were rugged and raw, perfectly capturing the harsh conditions they lived in. Some of the coats even weighed over 15 kilos. It was the first taste of just how much detail went into bringing these characters to life. As we kept walking through the studio, we saw a white. It looked so real, like it could come to life at any moment. The details were amazing, just like in the show. And for now, let's enjoy looking at it, even though if it's a little creepy. And there he was, the Night King himself. It looked so awesome but also really scary up close. Then I turned and saw the giant. Wow, it felt like it was about to come to life. The details were just insane. For now, let's just enjoy looking at these terrifying, incredible creations. The first one here is Osha, the Wilding who helped protect the Stark's kids. Next to her is Hodor. Is it Hodor or Hodor? Hodor. Loyal, gentle, and unforgettable. Then we see the Stark siblings with young Bran. This part of the tour really brings back so many memories. Let's just enjoy looking at them. And now, we're in the mess hall at Castle Black. This is where the brothers of the Night's Watch would gather to eat, talk, and plan. You can almost picture Jon Snow sitting right here with the rest of the Watch. It feels so real. And here we are, guys, the very spot where Jon Snow was brought back to life. Seeing Melisandre, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Melisandre is standing there. It gives you chills. This moment changed everything in the story. This display took us back to Season 1, Bran laying in bed at Winterfell after his fall. The setup was so emotional and accurate. It felt like I was right there in the moment. This section felt like stepping into the heart of Westeros, from the painted table map used to plan battles to the ancient books and royal goblets. Every little detail brought the show to life. And look at those dragon eggs. Seeing them up close was such a thrill. These iconic props made me feel like I was right there in the middle of the story. So guys, we are walking right now through the Winterfell crypt. This is where the Stark ancestors were laid to rest. Each statue stands above a tomb, usually with a sword and a dire wolf. It feels so iconic being here. This place holds so much of the Stark family's history. And now we're heading into another area with more characters. Look at all the details on these costumes, guys. They're incredible in person. It feels like they're about to start talking. Every section we pass just brings back more scenes from the show. So cool to see them all up close like this. Guys, if you remember, this is the place where the Baratheons used to plan their battles. So cool to see it up close like this. And now we're here at the Hall of Faces. Honestly, this was never my favorite part of the show, but I still gave it a try. I even put my face on the wall. As you can see right there, it will appear on the wall. It's kind of pretty cool. So guys, let's move on to one of my favorite parts of the show, the costumes. I've always been so fascinated by the clothes, the textures, and the details. The way every outfit tells a story about the character who wore it is just incredible. And seeing how they actually made everything, the fabrics, the stitching, the armor, wow. It really gives you a whole new level of appreciation for the work behind the scenes. Look at all those clothes. It's so amazing. The details, the designs, everything just brings the character to life even more. This section shows the behind-the-scenes magic of costume making. You can see the sketches, fabric rolls, and unfinished pieces, all part of the process that brought the iconic Game of Thrones wardrobe to life. It's amazing to think how much thought and craftsmanship went into every single outfit on the show. Okay guys, now this part's kind of creepy but super cool. These are all the heads and the prosthetics they used in the show. Look how detailed they are. It's so amazing. Like, you wouldn't believe how cool it is. And I think that's Arya's face right there. So, she really looks like it. Oh my gosh, I just can't express how I feel. Oh, and there is Cersei right there. Look at it, it's so real. In person, guys, it looks so real. It's so creepy and it's so scary. But yeah, it's so amazing. And here's Jamie, guys. Wow, they did such an amazing job. It looks so real, like it just came out of the scene. And this is Grandmaster Paisel. Look at that detail. It's kind of creepy, but honestly, so cool seeing this up close. And now we're walking into the weapons area. Look at all these shields and spears. It's so cool to see the details up close, like you can picture them being used in real battles. Each one feels like it tells a story.
These weapons, so we have to make sure that they are physically adaptable and physically able to be worked as a weapon. So we can't just make something that's outlandish. We have to make sure we think that it will work for everybody, work for the stunts, work for the actor.
Pull back that gun. You can't let them walk through it. You got to give them the fun.
Be in the side. Okay.
Flanking, you could have got a whole lot of them.
Okay.
They're getting close to the wall. You got to get those close first.
Oh no, it's not working.
And here's the dragon, guys. Wow, this looks amazing. The size, the details, even the face, it's so real looking. You can totally picture it flying in one of those big scenes. Definitely one of the coolest parts for me. Okay guys, so quick look. This is part of the sculpting process they used for the Red Keep. Everything was molded and painted to look like real stone. And right here you can see the layers they used on the walls, starting from plain plaster, adding color, and finishing with texture to make it look aged and real. It's simple but really impressive. Guys, look at this. Before we get to the famous map room, here's where some of the important meetings happened. This setup shows the war council and strategy scenes. Just look at the details from the table pieces to the costumes. It really feels like you're inside the Red Keep. And now, we're stepping into one of the most iconic sets, this massive floor map of Westeros. They actually shot some big scenes in this studio, and being here in person, it feels surreal seeing where everything unfolded. It's so amazing, guys. And okay, now we're just walking past this cool display of helmets. Look at all the different designs, each one representing a house or a warrior from the show. They're so detailed. It's so crazy, guys. And now we are walking to the final stop of the tour, right here in the throne room. It's amazing knowing some of the most iconic moments were actually shot in this studio. If you're here, you can hear the dragon sounds and feel them flying around. What a way to end the tour. This part is really cool. It shows how the music for the show was created. You can see the setup for scoring with instruments, screens, and all the tools they used to build those intense and emotional scenes. They also displayed one of the scale models used to plan the architecture of the kingdoms. Everything was carefully mapped out before it came to life on a screen. And then there's the design journal labeled Winterfell, just one of the many used throughout production. It's amazing to think how much detail and planning went into each scene. We had so much fun exploring this area. It made us appreciate the show even more. And that's the end of our Game of Thrones studio tour. It was honestly amazing to see how they created such an epic world, so much detail and history behind every scene. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more adventures. Thanks for watching. Now, I'll see you in the next one.